All right, before we continue, guys, what you're hearing behind me, it's not a jumbo jet Boeing 747. It's just my fan, okay? Because my air conditioning is not working properly in this room, in this office, so I have to resort to using a fan. So, just want to clarify that. All right, so this article I came across, as a matter of fact, this morning when I woke up while I was reading my, daily news and mail and drinking my coffee, and I came across this article on Kotaku. It was a Kotaku by Zach Zvizen, and it's a pretty good article. And I agree with most everything that this guy, Zach Zvizen, has wrote from Kotaku. And it's regarding greedy publishers that have won and normalized paying to play early. Now, we're going to read this article, and then I'm going to give you my opinions and thoughts on this, because I have so much to say about this. I have a lot to say about this. So anyway, without any further ado, let's read this article. Let's get this article done with and read it, and then I'm going to chime in and give you my opinions and thoughts. Paying to access a game like Assassin's Creed Shadows 3 days early is now just a standard practice. And there's a guy over here with a bunch of money, and you see Madden 25, you see Star Wars Outlaws, and you see Test Drive Unlimited, Solar Crown. Now, what's so unique about these three games? Well, all three of them, you have to pay early $100 to play it. And it didn't need to be. But the greedy publishers have made sure that is the case. But let's read before we dive into this whole argument about greedy publishers. And where did that originate? That's going to be my key point here. Where did this originate? And we'll get to that. But first, let's read the article. Last year, a growing trend saw AAA video game publishers offering early access to new games if you pre-ordered a pricey special edition version. I worried then that if some publishers were successful in locking games behind a ransom fee, many others would do the same in the future. And here we are in 2024. And most upcoming games have multiple release dates, and now it all sucks. While it didn't technically start last year, in 2023 we saw increase in the number of games offering early access. For a price, Mortal Kombat 1, The Crew, Motorfest, Starfield, Diablo 4, and few others all offered players an option. Pay the standard price to play the game at launch, or pay extra to play a few days early, assuming the servers were working properly. To me, it all seemed like an obvious ploy by publishers to milk gamers for even more money than they already do via in-app purchases. Cosmetics, battle passes, XP boosters. I hope that the people would realize that all these publishers were doing was holding back a game release for a few days just to make some extra money. And of course, college football is doing that right now. I hope that gamers would see this was a scam and that these early access perks were worthless. I was apparently wrong looking ahead at the rest of 2024. It's clear that publishers big and small have been or have seen other games making lots of money via early access launch and are following their lead. So here's a list of games scheduled to release in 2024 that offer early access via pricier special edition. So he put up a list, and this is going to blow your mind, just how much everything costs just to play it early or to get one of those early editions. College football, 3 days early, $90. Madden 25, 3 days early, $90. Monster Jam Showdown, $70, 3 days early. Star Wars Outlaws, $110. Are you kidding me? 3 days early. Age of Mythology Retold, 7 days early, $50. Vision of Mana, 1 day early, $80. Really? I can wait 1 day. Space Marine 2, $100 for 4 days early. Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream, 3 days early, 85. Undisputed, 3 days early, 80. Yo, that game's not even worth it's not even worth $30. I have it. I play that boxing game. It's not that good. I have it on PC. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, 3 days early, $100. Sonic X Shadow Generation, 3 days early, 60. Life is Strange Double Exposure, 14 days, Chapter 1 and 2, $80. Really? For that game? Assassin's Creed Shadows, 3 days early, $110. Not to mention that Assassin's Creed Shadows has a lot of controversy regarding the whole, Japanese culture and they're not being authentic, and you know what I mean? So there's that too. And who's going to pay $110 for this? I don't know, man. Assassin's Creed Shadows. I was gonna make a video about it, but it's too controversial to make a video about it. It's gonna get demonetized. Concord, 3 days early, $60. yo. Silent Hill 2, 2 days early, $80. Really? Why would you want to pay $80 for Silent Hill 2 early? Why? For a remake. Earth Defense Force 6, 1 day early, 90. Yo. Earth Defense World Brothers 2, 1 day early, 75. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown Silver Edition, 2 days early, 80. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown Gold Edition, 7 days early, 90. And the guy says over here, so this is just the future, huh? I know some might say, yeah, so what? I get to play games I like early, that's cool. But keep in mind that all of the games listed above aren't actually being released early. I can't stress that enough. That's not what's happening here, not at all. Listen, if a company can release a game like Madden 25 on August 12th for some, they can release it for everyone. Instead of making players wait 3 days because they didn't spend an extra $20 on some special edition. A game launched on July 10th for some players still had to go through all the same certifications and testing and other game released on a console is forced to complete. So the only thing that's holding the game back for 3 days is greedy publishers. Basically, publishers are delaying games by 3 days for no reason, then charging you more to play early. They have created a fake problem and are selling you a silly solution. So, alright, let's talk about this because I have so much to say about this. Earlier I mentioned, well, where did this problem originated? And that is a pretty good question, don't you guys think? You wanna get to the root of the problem, right? You wanna find what caused this problem to originate and where did it originate. So first you have to ask the question, well, where did this problem originated from? How did we get here? How did we get to this point? And I'll tell you how we got here. And you're not going to like what I have to say right now. You guys are not going to like this at all. But you know me, I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to lay out the facts and truth. So you are going to have to hear it. Alright, so here it is. This problem originated with us, the gamers. Yes, us. Me included as well. I'm not like getting myself out of this scot-free either, because I did purchase some of these games early and paid $100, okay? So I'm guilty of it as well. Alright, so I'm in that guilty party as well too. It's us, the gamers. We created this problem because we paid for these games every single time. Like NBA 2K last year. People were paying $150 to $200 when it's available now on the Game Pass. I mean, on NBA 2K's 24 available on both Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. You know, the Mamba edition, right? It's available. But you spend $150 to $200 You could have paid off, man, your entire PlayStation Plus membership, dude. You could have paid off your entire Game Pass membership for the price of what you paid for NBA 2K. And now NBA 2K it's available. So is Madden 24. Guys, we created this problem. We created this problem because we let these companies know that we're okay. We are okay with paying early. We don't mind. And of course, the companies are going to say, well, they seem to be okay with this. They don't seem to be complaining about this. They seem to be perfectly fine with paying extra to play these games early. And they'll do the same thing for college football. And of course, you got all these college kids and all these young bucks out there. They don't care. Right? And they're going to be paying that extra money to play college football early. And they will. And this year, of course, in September, you got the same old NBA hoops fans. They're going to be paying, $150 to $200 for essentially the same NBA 2K game from last year. The only difference is the rosters. And you'll have people paying Test Drive Unlimited to play it early. You'll have guys do the same thing for Madden 25. You'll have people do the same thing for Star Wars Outlaws. You'll have people do the same thing for Assassin's Creed, Shadows. And it's us, really. This issue, it's us problem. We created this problem. Just like we created the microtransactions problem. Because we continue to pay for it. And one example is Grand Theft Auto. That we're more than happy to pay for Grand Theft Auto 5 microtransactions. I think that's where microtransactions really came in big time. It was Grand Theft Auto 5 online. And people didn't care. They were just paying money, buying everything. Maxing out everything, buying everything. And, Of course, there's FIFA. There's NBA, Ultimate Team, There's Call of Duty, of course, in there as well. Destiny, I'm not giving Destiny a pass either. So this is really a combination of all of these things, and we made this happen, guys. We're the ones that are responsible for this. We are responsible for this this whole greedy thing that's going on right now. And now it's a standard. Congratulations. Now we made it a standard. But what really boggles my mind is people complaining about Game Pass being $19.99 a month. But they're not going to be complaining about this, right? They're not going to be complaining about all these other games, right? Look at the list of these games. All right, they're complaining about Game Pass being $19.99 this September, but they're not complaining about this. Really. I find it so hypocritical. I find it very ridiculous, and you have to be a hypocrite, honestly. If you're gonna complain about the Game Pass, paying $20 for Game Pass, but you're okay with this, at least with Game Pass, what you pay $20 a month. Okay, just use a calculator. And I want you to, this is just a small portion of the games. And I want you to use a calculator. I want you to add all of this. Use a calculator and add all of this right here. And you'll see how much you're going to come up with. Versus what you're going to come up with paying Game Pass a year. Or even the PlayStation Plus a year. People who complain about the Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, you know what I say to them? I say, thank God. Thank God for Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. If it wasn't for Game Pass, if it wasn't for PlayStation Plus, I wouldn't be able to do this. I'm just telling you right now, guys. You wouldn't see this ugly face playing all these games. You wouldn't see me. Just look at this. Just this alone right here is $200. And then here you add is 270, 380, 430, 500, 600, 685, 700, 800, 880, 900, 1,000, 20, 1,070, 1,200, 1,300, 1,300, $1,500, bro. With all of these games, I mean, maybe I missed a few numbers here and there, but it's $1,500, bro, for these games right here. Just a small little portion of these games. Let's not talk about, of course, paying $100 for Black Ops 6. All right, let's not forget the Black Ops 6, $100. Let's not forget about the NBA 2K, $150. All right, let's not forget about FIFA, FC 25, $100. All right, so you're looking at $1,500 just for these games, $1,500. But you're going to complain to me about a Game Pass and PlayStation Plus that you have to pay $3 extra? Yo, I would rather pay $3 extra than to pay $1,500 for this. No, what would you rather do? Let me ask you this. I want to end the video by saying this. What would you rather do? Would you rather pay $1,500 for this? Or would you rather pay like $200 a year? I'll tell you what. I would rather pay $200 a year versus paying $1,500. I don't know. I don't know how. Look, I'm not the greatest mathematician. All right, I'm not the greatest mathematician, but I do use a calculator. Okay, and I can tell you, looking at my calculator, that paying for Game Pass seems like a more. It seems like the only good choice. Paying for PlayStation Plus seems like the only good choice. So thank God for Game Pass. Thank God for PlayStation Plus. Because if it wasn't for Game Pass, and if it wasn't for PlayStation Plus, there's no way in hell that you would see me play video games. It just would not happen. Especially with my situation and everything I'm going through financially. There's no way. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell, dude, that I would be able to play these games. Just look at Escape from Tarkov. $50 for open beta. I'm sorry, closed beta. For a closed beta. Yo, $50 for a closed beta. It's been around for like 8 years. Just look at Escape from Tarkov. I'm not saying that's not worth it, but god damn. Just for closed beta, $50. That's like bare minimum, basic. Alright, so guys, thank God for Game Pass. Thank God for PlayStation Plus, because if it wasn't for Game Pass, if it wasn't for PlayStation Plus, there's no way. There's no way I'll be able to do this. And I want to end the video by saying that there is no way that I would be able to do this. So thank God for Game Pass and thank God for PlayStation Plus, because if it wasn't for those two services, no way, no way, I would be able to do this. That would be it. That would be the end of me. That would be the end of my channel. Goodbye, YouTube, and that's it. Sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen. I'm out of here. But thank God for Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. That's the only two reasons that's keeping me doing this. Because there's no way I can afford these games, dude. No effing way. No effing way, dude. I'm looking at these games. There's no effing way. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do let me know what you think. I know there's going to be a lot of conversation about this down in the comments. And let me know what you guys think. I personally think this really sucks. We're in some weird ass times in terms of like gaming, dude. These are some weird ass times, and it's a weird ass times in general. It's a weird ass time, but this also makes it even more weirder, and it just makes it more difficult to be a gamer, to continue this hobby. It makes it almost impossible to enjoy this hobby. Like I said, I want to end the video by saying this: thank God for Game Pass. Thank God for PlayStation Plus. And thank God for Nintendo Online as well. Take care. I'll see you in a stream, guys. Take care.